I'm going to order and taste every single cocktail on the menu at Applebee's. Welcome back to Whiskier. I'll see you inside. Made it inside of Applebee's, just placed the order for every single cocktail on the menu, and this is by far the largest cocktail menu that we have dealt with, no doubt. This is gonna be a big one. Also just put in for this new little ultimate trio platter, pickle fries. They got new pickle fries and they got pretzels. I've probably been to Applebee's 3 times in my entire life, and it's been over a year easily. Not that I dislike the place, I actually really love Applebee's. The food that I've always gotten was great. So I'm excited to try all this new stuff along with the cocktails. Just spoke with the manager. She is working on the cocktails right now. And I told her, look, take your time, do whatever. If you want to bring out 2, 3 at a time, I'm totally fine with that. I'm just really excited to get this one started because these drinks look and sound amazing. And a lot of people in the comments from the Chili's video, if you haven't checked out the Chili's video, go check that one out. We ordered and tried every cocktail on the menu at Chili's. That was a great time, but a lot of people said Applebee's next. So here we are listening to you. I'm ready. Oh wow, that is big, huh? Okay. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna just try them all as they keep coming, but I'm gonna pick 2 at a time. Pina Colada is gonna go against the Henny Punch. Winner moves on against the next 2 and so forth until the end. Let's go read what's in it. So we have Hennessy, strawberry, pineapple, and orange juices. That's probably gonna be really good. Henny Punch. That tastes like a gummy worm. This tastes like, honestly, like the pineapple one. That's really good. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of a gummy worm, the ones that I used to eat all the time in the movie theaters. It's really good. It's not overly sweet either. Decent amount of alcohol content in this, you could tell. Very solid. All right. This is the Bacardi Pina Colada. It's got Bacardi Superior Rum, coconut, and pineapple. There we go. Really good. My biggest fear today was that things were going to be overly sweet. Not the case for either of these yet. This is so well balanced, very tropical. I think that the presentation is great on this one. I'm gonna go Pina Colada. Pina Colada right off rip. Frozen drink, I wouldn't expect that. So for me, Pina Coladas I rarely or if ever order them, but definitely a summer drink, and we're kind of rolling into the fall months. However, being down here in the South, this would be perfect for a day outside or anything like that. I didn't know Applebee's was coming like that, okay? Especially with a frozen drink. This is a great start to the day. But Pina Colada moves on. Henny Punch, you were delicious, but today just wasn't your day. I better slow down. We got like 12 cocktails today. All right, so I have the Golden Goose on the left and then the Tito's Bay Breeze on my right. These are gonna be head to head. Starting with the Golden Goose, we have Grey Goose Vodka, Lemon Drop with Triple Sec, Premium Lemon Sour, and a Mango Twist. Tito's Bay Breeze is Tito's Vodka, Ocean Spray, Cranberry, and Pineapple juices. So this sounds kind of similar to the Tito's Punch that we had in the last video. All right, I'm gonna start with the Golden Goose. It looks decent. It's yellow, but you know, normally I think it comes with a yellow sugar rim, which they didn't have, and that's totally fine. It's just a color, right? There's something going on there. It reminds me of something from childhood. I remember it might have been a Halloween candy or something that I grew up with, but that's exactly what this tastes like. Maybe some sort of gummy? I'm not sure. But what's cool about this, when you order this one, since it comes in such a small glass, they actually give you the leftover remaining in the shaker itself. All right, next up, we're gonna go with the Tito's Bay Breeze. This is the strongest one of the day, I think. There's definitely a good bit of Tito's on the back end coming through. I thought that the flavors would mesh well, reading it on paper, what this one sounded like, but I actually think I prefer this Golden Goose in this round, for sure. This one's much more balanced overall, and when I say balance, when we're talking about a cocktail, I mean sweetness versus the alcohol taste, right? I want them to mesh well. I don't want one really to necessarily poke through and give me a more pronounced flavor. Like this one is great, however, it does give me more of an alcohol taste, whereas this one is a perfect mix of both. Golden Goose moves on to the next round. All right, so we have a Crown Whiskey Sour, and then we have a Woodford Old Fashioned. Woodford Old Fashioned, you have Woodford Reserve Bourbon, Simple Syrup, and Angostura Aromatic Bitters. In the Crown Whiskey Sour, you got Crown Royal Whiskey, shaken with a premium lemon sour. Woodford is one of my favorites to put into a cocktail. Like if you're at a bar or restaurant and they use Woodford in their Old Fashions, I'm a happy person all day long. Crown is a very popular whiskey down here in the South. I don't really drink Crown that much. However, when you're making it in a sour, you could pretty much put anything in a whiskey sour. That lemon just overrides it, but gives it such a great, lemon sour is one of my favorite cocktails. So I'm gonna start with the Old Fashioned and then we'll go here. I have high hopes for this category since I am a big whiskey fan. Start with the Old Fashioned. That's actually really nice. Very surprisingly nice. Probably the best Old Fashioned that we've had since we started the series, I would say. It tastes like one that I would make at home. Basic and simple though. You can tell there's, you know, they didn't use a crazy wild amount of bitters or anything like that. It's just very well balanced. That's gonna be tough to beat, honestly. I think so. I bet if you gave me this type of, you know, it's hard to have an Old Fashioned with this type of ice or to make it with this type of ice. Normally use it with a big cube or a big rock. But this ice it's difficult to work with in a whiskey cocktail in my opinion. And they did a great job, that's good. Time for the sour. That's really well done as well. I do think though there's just a small amount of an artificial lemon that comes through. And it's probably the lemon mix that they use. Whereas the Old Fashioned actually tastes like a true, authentic Old Fashioned that you would get at most bars and restaurants. It's actually solid. Initially, this it reminds me what this is. It reminds me that it is a whiskey sour, but towards the back end, it does get a little bit artificial. The Woodford Old Fashioned definitely is gonna move on to the next round. That was delicious. One of my favorites of the day. All right, so this is the Blue Aloha Mana Margarita. It is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's tequila inside. So you have Termana Blanco tequila, blue curacao, pineapple juice, and lime. That actually sounds really nice, really refreshing. And this is the red sangria. Sutter Home Cabernet, peach schnapps, ocean spray cranberry, and fruit juices. I think this is gonna be a tough one. A head-to-head right here is gonna be tough. But we're gonna start with the blue and then move on to the sangria. Both beautiful presentations. I think that the sangria definitely has the best presentation of the day. I love the look of this. I mean, it's beautiful. Ooh, that's tequila. That's the first tequila cocktail of the day. It threw me off guard. Ooh, I don't know if there's some carbonation in there, but it tastes like it's a little carbonated. It's got a little zip to it. I can get down with that. That's pretty good. A little sweet, but it's good. It's not like a overpowering sweetness. I like that. All right, sangria. Yep, wait. It starts off real sweet and then it ends kind of bitter like wine. I like this though. Aftertaste is by far my favorite. This one wins. They're both, that was tough. It was harder than I thought. I do give this the extra push. I like wine, and when I do drink wine, I enjoy drinking red wine. So this fits right, you know, it's right up my alley. This is really good. However, the tequila took me probably a bit by surprise. That's why it's thrown me off a little bit. Overall though, we have our winner for this round. All right, so we got the last 3 cocktails on the menu. I'm gonna pair the 3 of them, that way, you know, one's not left out. So winner of this will move on to the finale. Make sure you stay tuned for that. But let me tell you what we got. Start on my left, we have the Shark Bowl. This is Captain Morgan Spice Rum, passion fruit, pineapple, cherry, lime, frozen with gummy sharks. But since we're in the Halloween spirit, they actually put some gummy brains in there. You see that? That's pretty neat. Next up, we got the Captain Bahama Mama. This is Captain Morgan Spice Rum, Malibu Coconut Rum, creme de banana, and pineapple juice. Those 2 going head to head. Again, it's probably gonna be tough. Anything in this like size bowl has been pretty solid so far. And then last but not least, we have an Espresso Happy Martini. It is Tito's Vodka, Kahlua, Nitro Infused Owens Espresso with a Pocky chocolate biscuit. So little Pocky stick on there. That's a pretty cool little touch. And yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna start all the way left. Shark Bowl. Dude, I grew up drinking Icy, you know, Icy the brand, the real Icy, the one with the polar bear. That is the only one, all right? I'm gonna pop up a little graphic for you. Not slushy, no, I'm talking Icy at the movie theater. This is it. It's gonna be tough to beat that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my sweet tooth inner child coming out right there. All right, next up we got this Bahama Mama. Oh, that's nice. It's a little floral, actually. Like a bouquet of flowers, kind of what it tastes like. I know that's a strange tasting note, but floral is very common in some of the whiskeys that I drink a lot. Four Roses especially. Four Roses is a whiskey brand, and a lot of their whiskey kind of reminds me, like some of their recipes are floral. It's not an offensive tasting note whatsoever. It's something I actually enjoy. I feel like this fits the season too, right? It's getting a little cooler outside. Halloween's right around the corner. Like those fall floral notes kind of hit. All right, last but not least, espresso martini. Oh, initially it was such a bitter, like coffee bean taste, and then it just finishes real sweet, like almost like a latte would. Dude, I've gone to so many restaurants recently and tried espresso martinis, just two, because I actually enjoy espresso martinis. But Grant behind the camera here and I, we filmed a video in New Orleans, just bourbon hunting, doing our No More videos, and we came across a pre-made espresso martini that blew us both away. I mean, and since then I've been trying to chase that flavor. This has it. This is probably better, dude. You're gonna like this. But this is probably better. And you know what? I'm gonna do something. I don't know if I could or should, but I'm gonna move both of these on to the next round. I really don't think either of these is a loser here. Each give me something that I really enjoy. This one I could eliminate, not that it's bad or anything, it just, when you're comparing to two giants like these, okay, you gotta go. That's that. We're gonna move on to the finale now. I'm gonna put all the drinks in front of me, and we're gonna go back to back and figure out what is the king of cocktails here at Applebee's. Starting with the Golden Goose versus the Espresso Martini. It's still just as good as I remember. It's very sweet though, and fruity. It's nice. It's definitely nice, but it's gonna be tough to beat this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Espresso Martini definitely wins in the martini category, so we can unfortunately eliminate our Golden Goose. We got red Sangria and the Woodford Old Fashioned. I'm gonna start with the Sangria. No, that's good, man. I actually really like that. I just don't know if there's a time that I would ever order this, because if I'm craving something like red wine or anything at a restaurant, I would just order a glass of wine. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Now, an old fashioned I can order all day long, but here we go, let's see. Yeah, without a doubt, just the fact that this reminds me of a really, really good old fashioned that I got started on when I just got into whiskey. Woodford Old Fashioned, you're gonna move on. You're a top 3 cocktail here at Applebee's. Last but not least, we got a pina colada and we have the shark bowl. I miss this pina colada, man. I haven't seen you in forever. You were in the first round. All right, here we go. Oh, it's better. It's better this time around. You mix some of that cream in there too? Dude, I thought this was gonna be a no-brainer. I thought that the shark bowl was gonna win, but I don't know, man. It's time for a decision. It's time for a decision. We need a referee to step in and decide for us, so I'm gonna pass this on to you, Grant, behind the camera, and you let me know what moves on. I couldn't tell you. I'm so surprised right now. All right, so he just drank the shark bowl. He's got it on his mind. It's fresh in his head. Man, what moves on? I couldn't tell you. Shark bowl? Nah, I love it, man. This is one that I thought was gonna be a no-brainer, so I'm not mad that this moved on. Let me bring out the other contestants. If you made it this far into the video already, let me know down below in the comments, which one do you think would be your favorite without trying these? We're gonna pick number 1, 2, and 3, so congratulations to the 3 of you. You get a round of applause for making it this far. Shark bowl. I didn't even eat the gummy yet. I think it got lost in here, but I'll dig it out, don't worry. Oh, it's so good. It brings me back to my childhood, man. It reminds me of like getting the Halloween candy growing up. It's so good. Although this might hit my sweet tooth in the right way, and it's something that's nostalgic for me, I don't know if I can really give it the crown as the best cocktail. Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, espresso martini. And I guess the same thing for this too, but you definitely get more of an alcoholic or an alcohol taste on this one, but it's mostly from the coffee liqueur that they use. It's just got a little bit more of a bitter taste. And I think that's the alcohol note poking through. You can definitely taste a little bit more of the alcohol in this one, so I would put it above the shark bowl. Last but not least, the Woodford Old Fashioned. That's so tough, man. And we can't leave this up to decision because Grant behind the camera here does not like cocktails. He doesn't like whiskey, he has that taste for whiskey like this. So I know he would choose the espresso martini. This is all up to me at this point. espresso martini. It got it. It's got it for me. That's the winner. In the beginning, there was a ton. I don't remember the exact number, but in the end, there were 3. And who are the freaking crown jewels on that cocktail menu? Let me tell you, you got the Shark Bowl coming in 3rd place. And in 2nd place, surprisingly, the Woodford Old Fashioned. This was made to perfection. You know, maybe at every Applebee's location that you go to might not be the same experience that I have, but over here, they know how to make it. And then coming in at 1st place, the biggest surprise of all to me, even more than this Old Fashioned, is an espresso martini. Because like I said, I've gone to so many places and tried to order espresso martinis and they did not hit the spot. This one is on a different level. And I'll also say, so far, this has been one of my favorite experiences. Applebee's has been great here. The management team was really awesome and they're super busy and they still, you know, helped us out. So big shout out to the team here. I'm waiting on my food now. This is an incredible experience. I definitely want to come back after having this and try some of these drinks again. Now, you know, my wife's not even a big drinker, but I do want to take you here to try some of these because I really do think that she would like some of these. And let me know down below in the comments, if you've been to Applebee's, what is your favorite cocktail that you have had from this location? I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I can't wait to bring you more videos like this in the series. These are honestly some of my favorite videos to film. It's fun to get out and just do things that most people don't get to do, like try every cocktail on a Friday at lunch. You know, this is great. And before I forget, before we get to the outro, the grand total for today was $150.81, so $150.81, but we did order an appetizer and a meal, which costed about $30. So if you remove that, for every cocktail on the menu, it was around $120, and we ordered a ton. I mean, you could see pretty much the list of cocktails that we got right there. So overall, not bad. Check out all the links below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.